going back to messenger boys.
You were one, weren't
I
you?
was in a few places.
So where did you start off?
I started off.
Did you have the bike with the thing in the front?
Yeah, the lad in the front. I started off with Frank Murray's Butcher's Baby Beef, Bridge Street. When Bridge Street was a two-way street.
Can you imagine?
Yeah. And then there was a sign outside Kinney's Bakery that says, messenger boy wanted. And I says, well, that'd be a wee bit better. So I applied.
Why do you think it would be a bit better?
Because it was buns.
Fair enough.
I got, but the only problem with...
Was the money the same?
Yeah, it would be the same. I suppose, but
Did you get any freebies?
Oh, you did. When you,
I mean, officially.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Paul Connolly, Paul in Liverpool. Paul worked in Kinney's. He was a baker.
Right, okay.
And
We lived next door to Paddy.
And we lived next door, Baker Street. But, there was the difference in the bikes was there was a big box. The post office. Do you see the post office near bikes?
Yes.
We had the same money for the boxes on the front.
I got you, yeah. And was it sitting over the front wheel? How difficult was that to manoeuvre?
I know it was no bother manoeuvring it. But
I have images of Granville there from open all hours. Do you remember?
Yes.
Well, inside was trays where you put the buns and that, and you travelled from Kinney's in Bridge Street to the Emo, which belonged to Kinney's.
Oh, at the square?
Yeah, and you leave the buns in there. You go around where the credit union, Dundalk Credit Union is. There was a cafe around there.
Oh, you paid by the mile, Paddy.
I was played, but I'll never forget.
I presume you must have left buns into Adsies.
I did.
On Bachelor's Walk.
Yeah, done the whole lot.
Yeah.
And
What year was that, Paddy? Was Nancy's there that time? Paddy?
Yeah, oh God, yeah. Adsies was there.
And do you know the side
50s.
of the Imperial?
Yeah.
Where you have the punters going down.
Yeah.
Now there's hoarding around it.
Yeah.
There was little houses there.
Yes.
And I used to go there every Monday to a man and woman and collect. Do you know the big jars or the big tins you used to have stuff into for shops and that?
Mm. Yes, I do.
And pick up 6 of those.
Sorry, did they make them or clean them?
No, the tins were that size.
Of what?
Around. They were just ordinary tins. But when I would take them out and put them into the big truck, they were full of eggs, cracked eggs.
Already cracked.
Already cracked.
Gotcha.
And we brought them back. But I'll never forget when Bridge Street turning into a one-way street.
Right, yeah.
They went down 10 foot to build up the road.
Right.
And of course, coming out of Kinney's was a big lot of stones down that you had to go down with. And it was on a Friday, and Friday was fresh cream day.
I know what's coming. Go on.
So the Germano was digging the road.
What happened?
Just the whole front went down. And there was cakes went everywhere.
Were you killed?
Oh, seagulls, everything came down. They said you couldn't do that.
The morning's bake.
Yeah. It was that down that far that there was a funeral in St. Nicholas' Church. And it was going passing Kenny's. We were actually
Didn't bother going down till did
yeah, we were actually looking down at the house. You know,
but come here. Listen, if they went down 6 foot, they must have got obviously 10 foot.
Yeah.
They would have come across some archaeological stuff, and of course it wasn't protected. Do you remember only several years ago, maybe 20 years ago, they were doing Castletown Road, the top end of Quincy, and the cobble.
Yeah.
It's all come.
And
Amazing.
they were digging down 10 foot and found a skeleton with a lad around his neck, a big medallion. And it says, hide and go seek champion of the 1800s. And it was great.
I have a story in Bridge Street. Can I tell you a story in Bridge Street? Mary Doyle. You know Mary Doyle?
Oh, not Mary.
Johnny McGann's wife, Mary. The beautiful Mary Doyle. Crossing Bridge Street one day. And she said this in the house a few months ago. I said, I never ever thought I'd ever hear somebody saying that. I was nearly killed by Demis Roussos' car. I said, could you repeat that? She said, yeah. Crossing Bridge Street, Demis Roussos' car, I'll presumably go from Belfast from Dublin to Belfast, nearly knocked her off her feet, given out reams, looked inside, there's Demis in the back. Sorry.
There's a hurry.
Go to Kenny's, there's a sale of fresh cream.
Would you ever think that somebody crossing Bridge Street in the dog would have said, I was nearly killed by Demis
What's
Roussos'
the
car?
chances of that?
Absolutely, huh? Love it.